Welcome. Have you ever had the feeling when you're waking up, like a foggy forest in between sleep and awake? This is a great time for this meditation.
The pouring room meditation. This meditation is to get more in touch, communicate with your higher self, and to kind of, for like the inner child work that if there's inner child parts that are harder to access, this might be a way to access them. So before we start, let's take a minute, take a deep breath. Ground yourself however you choose to ground yourself. If you do chakra stuff, you can run your cosmic energy through your crown chakra. Now in this meditation, we are going to create a room. You can decorate it, not decorate it, however you want. But make it comfortable. If you like lots of pillows or mattresses or whatever, this is going to be like a very relaxing, intimate space. So whatever that looks like for you, start to picture, visualize this kind of a space. Clouds, if you want to be all surrounded by clouds, but to me, it feels great to have it feel like a room. The room can be bigger than any room imaginable, but it can be a room of light. Let's start with that. Let's start with a room of light. White light with gold sparkles, reflects. Now this is the essence of the pouring room. The pouring room is a room you can go to. When you are looking to be filled. Not that you're empty, but that you just want to be poured into. I want to use the word intimately poured into. See what comes up. If any of that feels a little scary or too much, pull back into the center of your head, like right behind the eyes, and look at yourself from a distance. Like, see the pouring room and you in it. If that helps a little. Different parts might come up and start talking, and that might help to be able to separate and be able to hold space for the pouring room and hold space for the parts that want to talk. If you feel comfortable just being in your body in the pouring room, and see what comes up that might open a space for your inner child work to hear and communicate better in that space. Also, it's a great way to communicate with your higher self. So I'm going to leave for a little bit while you explore this space. And see what comes. I'll be back intermittently. I will let you know when the pouring room time is done, or you can turn me off at any time. Some questions to start might be what you're looking for. So if you want to talk more to your higher self, I'm here. Pour into me what I need to know today. I have a specific question, like what time do I go kayaking today, or whatever question that's on your heart. Ask that. Just remain open. Really doing inner child work. And there's a block, or you just really want to spend time with your inner child, communicate where you're at. Like, I'm here to spend time with you. What should we do today? Nothing is off limits to dig into in the pouring room. Our analyzer and our critical voice Um, I don't want to say they're not allowed, but if you want to, the analyzing part of you, if you want to turn that down, off, and if there's anything critical or dark that comes up, if you feel dark, I would lovingly just request they leave and go into a different room. You can have a discussion room, whatever you want to label that room. Just either ask it to go there or energetically agree to talk to that part of the room later. So if any of those feelings or things come up, they have their own space too. So energetically put them over there into that space and turn down any analyzer. You can even just ask higher self, pour into me. Doesn't even have to be knowledge, like actual tangible knowledge. It could just be, you can even be like, or whatever you want into. Your higher self isn't going to pour anything negative in. Only going to be light. Ask for light or love or whatever it is that you need. It can look like a light, beam of energy, water, whatever you can, whatever comes up. It's important. If you feel any resistance, wherever your meditation takes you, you feel any resistance, it's an area to like stop and try to uncover what the resistance is, or if you feel like shame or shoulds, this is a safe place to find healing and being poured into. So the pouring room also is connection and love. And if there's resistance, this resistance may be blocking the areas of your life that you're looking to unblock. So I encourage you to sit with the resistance, even if it's uncomfortable. You don't have to fight it out. Just sit with it. Just give it space. Ask it what it wants, what it needs. If nothing else, besides just sitting there, if nothing else happens, just sit there in love. And if you feel like moving on to a different space, because that space is that you put all the love and energy into it and it's just not ready, respect that and move on to a different space. Just say you'll come back a different time, a different day. Those are things to look for as you journey in this pouring room space. The goal is to kind of do like a body scan a little bit too, to see if what part of your body need to be poured into and what it needs. And it might jump around. One minute it might be your heart or your stomach. Just sit with that part and see what it needs. Once you've asked the question, like I'd say no more than 3 times, when you've went through all your body parts or whatever's coming up, at some point you will feel full. Like you won't feel like open yourself up to be poured into, and you'll be like, I'm good. So when you've searched your body and come to that time, stretch, move about, get up, and the pouring room meditation is complete.